Hello everybody again, and followers of my channel will know that I put up a great variety of videos. The next one, by the way, will be hunting for a narrowboat, but this one is to get something off my chest, because it is all becoming too silly. I've just read on the internet that China has taken over a consulate in a US consulate in China, because the Americans took one over of theirs in Texas. Come on, people! This isn't a school playground. We're grown adults. Act like adults. I really can't understand it. I would really love the situation where the politicians declared war and nobody turned up. That would be really good. And then somebody like Hertz could start a business renting out tanks and guns and all the other things, and Butlins or Holiday Inn or something like that could do the accommodation, and you could have a war in the desert or a war in the ice area or anywhere out of everybody else's way, and let the politicians go and play on their own. Makes me sick, really does. I've travelled an enormous amount. I've been to so many different countries, over 90, and I have met good people and bad people in most of them. And there have been far more good people than there have bad. From my days of travel, there's Nigerian Naira, Iranian Rials, Kuwaiti dinars, and I don't know where that from like somewhere else, and there's some more Iranian Rials there, from the Philippines and Thailand. And in all those countries, I didn't meet anybody that wanted to go to war or have trouble, arguments with anybody else. They were just people wanting to get on with their lives. Now please, politicians, sort yourselves out, grow up, get a life and get on. And as for Brexit, well, I've said since we joined it, we didn't join Brexit, we didn't join the EU, we joined the common market. And that's what we should do, just let trade get on with it. Never mind the politics. And I said for the day we joined that what they were trying to do, trying to make a United States of Europe, it won't work. It will never work, because the Europe is made up of loads of different countries, and each country have got its own culture, its own way of life, its own needs. It's not like the United States of America. The United States of America, they're all immigrants. We invaded that country. We took it, Americans, and committed genocide. Oh yes, we committed genocide, or at least the American lot did. And it's wrong. It's all wrong. Why should we go messing with other people's lives? Why should we go trying to convert them to our way of life? We look at the problems in the Middle East now, and we look back in history. Richard the Great. Oh, was he? Was he really that great? Why did he have to go over there and start making trouble? If he'd stayed at home, we might not have this trouble today. No. We have to let people get on with their own lives, in their own countries, in their own way, and don't interfere. Please, please, let's get together and stop all this nonsense. Let's be peaceful. And as for Black Lives Matter, of course they matter. All lives matter. Why do we make a big thing about black lives? What about the Chinese? What about the Mongolians? They all matter. And I know it's terrible what we did, what the Europeans did with the slave trade and everything. That is shocking. But it's history, and you cannot wipe history out. So don't try. Don't try. Leave the statues up and remember what they represent and stop it from happening in the future. That's what we should be doing. Not ripping the statues down. It's ridiculous. We should be remembering and learning from history and stop doing it in the future. Your life matter, my life matter. We all matter. You know, much of my childhood was actually in Kenya, or now Kenya. And when we came back to Britain, and I went to school in Wallingford, in a grammar school, when they discovered that I had come from Kenya, they gave me a nickname. You know what the nickname was? Blackie. And I was proud of it. I was proud of it. And why did they call me Blackie? Because I was tanned. I was brown. It didn't bother me. In fact, as I say, I was proud of it. And for those of you that have watched The Dam Busters and the story of Guy Gibson, you will know that his dog was called Nigger. And they have actually removed the word nigger, the dog's name, from the gravestone. Well, our language is based on Latin, and in Latin, nigger is derived from the word black. And I was called Blackie. I think when I die, I want on my headstone that my nickname was Blackie. And dare anybody remove it, I shall come back and haunt them. Please. If you got this far, thanks for watching. Next time, narrowboats and peace.